Hello, hello. How's it going? Hope everyone's good. You can't not be good today, let's be honest. So hope everyone's doing really good. Jimmy says, how's it going? Good. Looking forward to this, can't lie. Looking forward to this game more than most. So yeah, good. All good. How about you? Kelly says score prediction. Two drunk teams, two hungover teams. FA Cup winners and the Premier League winners. Hoping for like a 2-0 win, hopefully. But I mean, even if we lose, can't say I'm that fussed. I don't think this will be indicative of the Community Shield. I think that will be a bit more competitive, even though that's a friendly. But yeah, hopefully 2-0. Fish says, yo Fish, how's it going, Fish? Harry says, hello, how are you? Yeah, good, not bad. How are you? I checked out your video, by the way. Your bass playing is very impressive. You were basically the star of the show. It was really good. Have you been like practicing for many years, or you must have been practicing for a while because you were quite advanced in your bass guitar playing. Bagwell says trophy looks good with red ribbons. It does look good with red ribbons. It looks a bit too good with red ribbons, if I'm honest. I don't know what it is about the blue ribbons. The blue ribbons of Chelsea, the dark blue ones, they don't quite look right on that trophy. The light blue Man City ones look even worse. But yeah, the red ribbons are the ones that look best on the trophy. Gabriel Witt says hi. Hello, Gabriel. How are you? How are you on this Sunday? Snow says Liverpool. Yeah, proper excited for this game. You can never tell. I only tend to scream when I'm angry. I don't really scream when I'm excited, but I am quite excited for this. The dog says, this man will lift the Premier League trophy in 2 hours. It will. I appreciate you using the emote that I created. But yeah, no, he will. He will lift the badge in lift the trophy in 2 hours. Snus says, ew, that shield around the badge is ugly. Is it? It's the old style, right? This is the this is the retro kit. I actually really like this kit. I don't mind the badge so much. Snus is not feeling it. I actually don't mind this. This is I prefer this over the new badge. Have you seen the new one? That's like a bit all flat. They've taken all the complexity out of the new badge. So I prefer this over the new one. Yeah, it's the new-ish one. You know, that's just a bird, and it says LFC. It just looks like so basic. So yeah, I prefer this one. But the one I really like is, you know, the 2000s the Gerrard badge. That was the best one. Patrick Moore says a Celtic or Aberdeen or Rangers. For what context? Gerrard did manage Rangers recently, and apparently he might be going back, so I might have to pick them. But I've only got a 1 in 3 chance here of getting the right answer. Gabrielle says, hello, Pooh now. Indeed. Harry says, score prediction, probably 2-0. Probably 2-0 for Liverpool. It could also be 2-0 for Crystal Palace. This is going to be two hungover teams, if I'm honest. But let's see. All the big dogs are at Anfield today. John Henry's there. Steven Gerrard's there in the crowd. Jurgen Klopp's there. I hope he's not sick because he looks like he's lost a lot of weight. I hope, like, from a health perspective, he's doing fine. Yeah, pretty much everyone is there. Champs versus Cry. Yeah, I thought that's gonna I was concerned that might send the wrong image that I'm saying, oh, they're crying that we're the champions. But hey ho, I hope people understand what I meant. Fish says, "Where's Lenny Euro? He's playing for Man United. I think Man United playing Villa today. Who they're playing? Yeah, Man United versus Villa. So I presume he's playing against Villa. I mean, I can check for you if he's starting. Actually, why don't I just show you? I don't know, Fish. He's not. He's not around. Ah, it's not fucking showing the right thing. 1 second. Let me fix this. Why is he not doing it? There you go. Yeah, your Lenny Euro, Fish. I don't know what's going on because he's not in the starting lineup. If I just fix this, he's not in the starting lineup, and he's not on the bench either. So I don't know. Ooh, match is kicked off. I was searching for Lenny Euro for Fish, and then the match started. What we on? 45 seconds. There we go. 3-0 LFC prediction from Snus. Yeah. 3-0, 2-0, something like that. I think it's fine, but I don't like the original one. Snus was just saying he doesn't like this. He doesn't like the LFC badge on this retro kit. I don't mind this badge, to be fair. I think it's okay. Manuel Ugarte, what is he playing? He's not playing as well. What? No, he's on the bench. He's on their bench. Sorry. Durwood says, "Hello, champion family." I'm liking that. That's perhaps what we should call the streams for the next year. Champion family streams. But yeah, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Got a Pixel as well saying, "Hey yo, how are you, Pixel? Hope you're well. Hope you haven't had too much rain. I've heard it might be raining on the East Coast this weekend, but I hope it's not too bad. We had a lot of rain overnight, but it's quite sunny now, which is perfect because all my plants outside, they get watered for free because it's rain, right? I don't have to bother doing it. But now it's kind of mild now, I'd say. Dawood says a win would be great, but who cares? We are the champions. Yeah, that was kind of my approach as well. When we were doing the kind of score predictions at the start, I was like, yeah, probably a 2-0, but ultimately don't care too much. We get to see, who was it that said, it was the dog here, said this man will lift the Premier League trophy in 2 hours. So that emote did have some use after all. You know the one that I said I was gonna remove. And also Klopp's in the crowd. I appreciate Klopp's in the crowd, but please don't keep putting the camera on him. Like it's just gonna get annoying after like the 5th time. So I hope they I hope they keep the camera work running as per usual. So Buzz live with a corner. I don't really care what happens. Yeah, it goes out. Ooh, Eze's countering here. Van Dijk's running back. Van Dijk defends successfully. Fish says Manuel Ugarte is Fish appears to be in love with Manuel Ugarte. I mean, that's fine and all, Fish, but I don't recall Manuel Ugarte ever being on your top 10 hottest players list. So you might need to update that list, or you might need to revise that list somehow. My granddaughter had a onesie that was the same as your shirt. There you go. I'm glad to hear. I was saying, like, this is one of my favorite shirts. I really like it. I like the badge. I like the design. I like the Adidas stripes. This is like one of my favorite shirts. So yeah, good to hear. Good choice. Good choice of onesie there. 100%. Let's hope Chelsea and Newcastle don't get Champions League, so we can go hard for Isak. Yeah. I think it is. I think any pursuit for Isak is highly dependent on them not getting Champions League. I mean, we can probably still make an effort even if he does get Champions League, but it will be significantly more difficult. I mean, it's crazy that it's the last day. It's the last day of the season, and strictly speaking, 2nd to 7th is still kind of up for grabs. I mean, Arsenal could finish 2nd or 3rd. Exciting times. Cop will never alone, says Fish. Appreciate that as always. I have so much respect for Slot for not starting 66. Yeah, I'm glad. I have so much respect, so much admiration that he's kind of stuck to his guns and he's not kind of starting him. Did anybody get sometimes depending on where you watch it, you get the pre-match. Did anyone see the pre-match? You know where the announcer announces the name that says, like, number 26, Andy Robertson, and everyone cheers. Does anyone get it that early? Because the reason why I'm asking is I'm wondering if Trent got booed again, because the announcer would have to have announced him, and then they say on the subs bench, number 66. So I'm curious. If not, I'm sure we'll see the reaction online later. Okay, let me just do a quick search. Everyone online is just saying, I hope Trent gets booed again, but no one's updated it since. I don't know what's shown in the UK, but here in America, they have Premier League mornings, and it was so great knowing this will be the last time I have to see the trophy with the blue ribbons. Yeah, we were talking about that at the start. Who was it? It was Bagwell over here saying trophy looks good with the red ribbons. It does look a lot better. It does look a lot better with the red ribbons. I don't know what it is, and I don't feel like it's us being biased either. Like it genuinely looks better with the red. Just trying to think of what other colors it's had recently. With the kind of dark blue of Chelsea, it doesn't look that nice. With the light blue of Man City, it looks horrible. I don't know what it is, but like with the red, it's like, okay, that looks how it's supposed to look. I don't know why it is, but yeah, it looks proper now. No horrible colors. Connor Bradley playing right back. Lots of balloons on the pitch. Ooh, Crystal Palace are through here. Crystal Palace have scored, but ultimately, who cares? I think it's Sarr. He might be offside though, because he doesn't look particularly happy. Oh no, he just doesn't look happy because it's a dead rubber game. Fair play. So what happened? Allison played it to Connor Bradley. Bradley tried to pass it forward. I think there might have been a miscommunication to a certain degree with KONATE and Van Dijk. It's like KONATE was too far to the right. Van Dijk was too far to the left. Which ultimately meant there was a giant hole in the middle. And then Saar just walked through there and took a shot. I mean, fair play. Fish says, top one Barcelona hottie. One Barcelona hottie. One Henri's grandson a la Scula. No. And then he said no. And then he said no, Sano. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. League is already won. Again, I won't be 100% shameless. Like, I'd rather win the game than lose the game. But you're gonna see a trophy lift either way. Yeah, good job, Palace. They're not quite as hungover. As we are. I don't think Saar drinks though, to be fair. I don't think he drinks, so he's probably not hungover. Ooh, Palace through again. There's just loads of balloons on the pitch. And some of the balloons are popped, but some are still rolling around. Did you see Van Dijk's facial expression during the 66 FU? I mean, goodbye. You mean this? Is that like if he did not look happy, and kind of rightfully so. And Allison standing next to him didn't look best pleased either. Yeah, I think at this point they just kind of want rid and want to kind of move on. It was such a lame goodbye speech as well, but it was still better than the public one. You know, the public one where he was reading off a teleprompter and it just felt robotic. This one was messy, but it was, you know. I'd still give it 1 point out of 100, whereas the official one I'd give a negative because it was that damn bad, that terrible. Fish's top 10 hottest footballers. Number 1 is Ugarte. Like, I appreciate you were appreciating Ugarte earlier at 4:02 p.m. here, but now he's jumped up to number 1. Number 2 is Hughes. Which particular Hughes? Are you talking about Richard Hughes, the sporting director, or another Hughes? 3 is Lewandowski. 4 is Daily Blind. What's this Daily Blind? What's this Daily Blind like obsession about? Like, he's not like a... Like, he's not, you know, he's not the ugliest guy I've ever seen. But for this guy Fish. Again, I'm not hating. But like, this guy is in position 4 of your hottest players list. I don't understand. But it is your list after all. Rakitic, Livramento, Kivio, I presume, Wissa, Mbuemo, and yourself. You're putting yourself on the list. I appreciate the honesty. Derwood says, just calling out his BS silently. Yeah, he's just standing there like... what's this nonsense this idiot is coming out with? Ezekiel says, hola, Ernesto. Hola to you. Ernesto isn't like a famous person, is it? Because I get told like that I look like lots of people. Mateta's not wearing a head guard thing today, so that's a positive. Diaz playing quite deep. Gravenberch playing quite high. What's going on? why is nobody in the right position? Oh god. Now Salah's very deep as well. What's going on? Everyone's just kind of playing where they want to play. Fish has extended his top 10 hottest players list to a top 20 hottest players list. 11 is his toilet. 12 is himself. 13 is my time. Rather than like me, my time is hot, but I'm not hot. Okay. 14 is Sebastian Cortes. 15 is Xavi. 16 is Poop. So interesting considering number 11. 17 is Magic and Breakfast. 18 is me. So I'm glad to be there eventually. 19 is Emre Can. And 20 is Denzel Curry. Who's that? Is that a real person? Is he? Okay, American rapper, right? This person. Okay, what I'd at least say about this guy is at least he looks unique. He's got like a unique look about him. So if you want to put him in position 20, that's okay. The daily blend thing, I still don't get. But it's your list. You can put whoever you want on your list. Come on, Salah. We need you to get your 2GA. Gakpo up against two defenders. Why are Crystal Palace like so into it, man? Like, chill, guys. Chill. Loose pass by Diaz. Ooh, Salah gets it back. Salah's playing with a bit of urgency and then does a terrible pass. Terrible pass back. Here's Robertson. Why is everybody so out of position today? What's going on? Nobody's in the right position. So you've gone from a top 10 list to a top 25 list. 21 Jan Oblak, 22 PM. So is the Prime Minister on your hottest players list, and yeah, as everyone can see. Durwood says Tottenham wins a trophy, and now they're actually playing like a professional team. Is that the 1-0 up. They're 1-0 up against Brighton, which is good to see. Bridgen says Liverpool's still gonna win anyway. True. I think I do think we'll come back. And even if we don't come back, still gonna see a trophy lift, so that's important. Who do you support, Bridgen 1? So I know not to say anything too derogatory about a team that you might support. Sometimes I'll be just hating on Man United, and then a Man United fan will pop up and be like, oh god. Yeah, definitely building up with 3 at the moment. So it's like KONATE is in the middle and Gravenberch is on the right of a defensive 3. They need to get these balloons off the pitch, man. They need to get these balloons off the pitch. They're just everywhere. It's distracting for me to see, so it must be distracting for the players to kind of play around. Goes to Gakpo. Come on, Cody. Do something useful. Goes to KONATE. What the hell is KONATE doing? Stevie G's in the crowd. He can maybe come on at halftime. I wouldn't mind that. I often think these jobs that Gerrard takes, so your Rangers, your Al Ettifaq, your Villas, they just feel like a distraction before he can go back to supporting Liverpool. Like if it feels like supporting Liverpool is what he actually wants to do, and he just takes random jobs here and there to get a bit of cash. Crystal Palace very deep, but that's the way they play. That is what won them the FA Cup versus Man City. There's even more balloons on the pitch now. Like, what's going on? Why is this not being controlled? This is a bit ridiculous. Gravenberch is down, but Jones has got the ball. Jones to Gakpo. Crossed in by Robertson. Oh, God. Apparently Chiesa's not even in the team. That whole situation is just a complete mystery. Saved. Gomez is on the bench. Kwanzaa's on the bench. Tsimikas on the bench. We've got four defenders on the bench, but Chiesa cannot get a spot on the bench. Unfortunately, I think Chiesa's probably off. Nunes is on the bench. This will probably be his final appearance as well. City scored. Have they scored? Who scored for City? Gundogan scored. Well, it's good to know Gundogan is still alive and kicking to a certain degree. Climax says hi. Hello, Climax. How's things going with you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good. At least they are red balloons and not white, true. But there's 6. I can see six of them now, like on the pitch. And when I first started kind of moaning about them, there was only 2. And now there's 6 of these balloons on the pitch. What is going on? Climax is good. Good to hear. Good to hear. So yeah, City 1-0 up. Spurs 1-0 up. Solanke penalty. Brentford 1-0 up. And Mbuemo. Of course, it's Mbuemo for Brentford. But Liverpool 1-0 down. Come on, Liverpool. You can't lose in front of everyone who's come to see you today. Fish says, I just came to my senses, yeah. I stay in another dimension. Fear is non-existent. Suit up and swing through the city. Oh, annihilate, I am wide. Is this like a song lyric? This has to be a song lyric because that's a bit too deep for you. It's a bit too deep and a bit too poetic. I'd also kind of question, what is this other dimension that you exist in? Munoz is popping them. I'm glad someone is popping those balloons. They're just irritating me. Every time I look at the pitch, there's another balloon on the pitch. And I was complaining when there was just 2 balloons and now there's 6. I'm glad someone's doing something about it. Christian Laghi, aka the Inter Milan fan, says, Ciao. How you doing, Christian? Hope you're well. Hope everything is good in Italy land. Defts now says, sorry, but Jones has no place in this team. Good squad player, but not first team. Yeah, I've been cringing every time he gets the ball today. The reason why I haven't been getting too peed off is because it's a bit of a dead rubber fixture. Ooh, nice shot by Diaz. Bit of a dead rubber fixture. Like every time he gets the ball, I just know either nothing's gonna happen or he's gonna lose the ball. Like if he keeps the ball, well, that's it, right? If he keeps the ball, he's not gonna do anything with it. But if he loses the ball, then he's lost the ball. I have been getting a bit frustrated with him today. It's bloody annoying, man. The thing is, though, and I've been thinking about this recently. Like, I appreciate. Oh my God, Trent's warming up. What's going on? Boo! Boo! They heard that I was booing, so they took him off the camera. We say Jones is a squad player, and I agree. But I'm starting to think we play with 3 midfielders. Is he even a 4th choice quality? Because I'm starting to think maybe not. Maybe he's more like a 5th choice. Maybe we need an extra one, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he's we're saying he's a squad player, and I've always thought, yeah, he's the 4th one. He's the first one that comes on. But now I'm starting to think, you know what? When he comes on, we don't do anything. So he shouldn't even be the 4th choice. I guess if and when WIRTZ comes in, he'll be the 5th choice. But even then, it's just very frustrating. And like again, he just lost the ball there. Deft says sell him. I don't know if anyone will want to buy him unless he fancies a couple of years in Saudi. Christian says tutto. Okay, grazie. Good to hear. Good to hear you're doing well. Divilji Vuk says lol, Liverpool losing. It is a bit of a lol moment, to be fair. I can't say I'm too fussed, but you'd still rather win than lose. Why is 66 warming up and clapping? Yeah, when I saw it, that's when I started booing. I was like, boo. Is he gonna come on? I mean, this is I'm curious to see what would happen. You guys will have to tell me because obviously I've got this on mute. But if he does come on, whether he gets booed. Diaz just heads it over. Christian says, pronostico into PSG. I don't speak Italian, but I presume, is that a prediction? Are we asking for Should we Google it? I presume pronostico means prediction. Yeah, look at me, man. I'm bilingual, mate. I'm bilingual. Pronostico is prediction. I think it will go to extra time. I think it will be very close. I think PSG will be attacking. I think PSG do have the superior attacking capability, especially with kind of Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Dembele. But Inter are organized. So we will have to wait and see, I guess. Want to win, always want to win. Yeah, always want. It's always nice to win. Even like pre-season games where we play, like a random Chinese team or something, you'd still rather win. Mateta got the ball in the net again. That Mateta guy, like, he's good, man. He's good. Like, he's is he French, Mr. Jean-Philippe Mateta? He must be, right? Yeah, he's a French footballer. He's like very how do I say this? He's a very decent footballer. I'm not saying he's a world beater or anything, but good finisher, good athletically. Many Premier League teams could do a lot worse than Mateta. PSG win, says Defs. Inter 3, PSG 2 after extra time. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna be a tight game. I think it's a unstoppable force versus immovable object to a certain degree. But yeah, I'm fairly sure it will go to extra time. Yep, Mateta is French. It's a surprise he doesn't have any. I say surprise. I was gonna say it's a surprise he doesn't have any international caps for France. Looking at that, but kind of given how stacked they are, is it a surprise? Jack McAlevey says, "Are you watching the game?" I am. I'm watching the game, and I'm watching a bunch of balloons being thrown on the pitch. With Mac out, midfield struggle. Yeah, we miss his we miss his technicality. In some ways, like Gravenberch kind of mops up to a certain degree and is very quick on the turn. McAllister feels like the kind of thread that joins the defense and attack together to a certain degree. Technically very good, passing also very good, and then Szoboszlai is the engine and the aggression. Now, Curtis Jones in some ways is a bit of a cross between McAllister and Szoboszlai, but nowhere near as good in those capabilities. So if, as an example, you said Szoboszlai as an engine is a 9 out of 10, and McAllister as a technical midfielder is a 9 or 10 out of 10. Mateta hits the bar again. Like, is it open season for Mateta? Close the damn guy down. They just keep on letting the guy just take shots. Now I'm starting to get a bit miffed because this is ridiculous. Okay, is he offside? Okay, he is. Robertson's might be playing him on, but like, guys, you got this giant 6'4" striker there. Do something about it. Yeah, he is a donkey. But yeah, like he has some like technical skills, but if McAllister's a 9 out of 10, Jones is maybe a 5. And kind of similarly, I'd say from an engine perspective as well. If Szoboszlai is like a 9 running everywhere, Jones is probably like a 5 or a 6. But I think it's a stretch to call Jones the best of both worlds because he doesn't really excel at anything. So yeah, I'd like to see another midfielder be brought in the summer. I would see kind of Florian Wirtz as more of an attacker, but yeah, we can't risk our season falling apart next year if McAllister gets injured. So yeah, let's. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do address it. Christian says Ranieri 3, Napoleon 1. Okay, interesting. So is that Inter 3, PSG 1? Could happen, man. Could happen. Is it this is it this Wednesday, is it? Should we have a look? Oh no, this Wednesday is the Betis versus Chelsea Conference League. It must be Saturday, right? Yeah. Saturday 8 o'clock, PSG versus Inter. So we don't have long to wait, Christian. We will find out soon enough. Yeah, I'm with you on that as well. Endo better than Jones because I think Endo performs a function. He performs a capability. He's a very good defensive midfielder, and I think his passing is decent as well. But even if let's just leave the passing to aside for a second, I think in terms of winning the ball and kind of shielding the squad, and in terms of sitting in front of the defense, I'd give Endo at the very least an 8 out of 10. In certain games, a 9 out of 10. But you know what I mean? He's got something that he's an 8 out of 10 at. It's like he can cook. He can't cook chicken. He can't cook beef, but he can cook amazing pasta. So it's like, okay, just let the guy cook pasta. Whereas Jones cooks a few things and they all taste kind of eh. So Endo has something that he's good at and he excels at and that he can add value with. So yeah, I totally see what you mean there. Ooh, Diaz. Has he missed that? Why is Robertson in the number 9 position? I'm gonna have to see that again. Salah floats the ball over the top. Oh, that was really well played. Probably should have scored that. Salah should have got an assist to add to his tally that he's trying to complete. Diaz kicks the post. Diaz's kick of the post was more accurate than his shot. But to be fair, it was still a intelligent run. At least we're coming back into it. Thumbs up for Christian. Is Connor Bradley. Christian says Salah is magic. He is magic. He almost got a magic assist there, where he kind of played it over the top to Diaz. We've benefited from Salah's magic all of this season, and to be honest, it's very unlikely that will repeat again next year, which is probably why the team. Which is probably why Liverpool are looking to strengthen the team. There's more balloons again. Balloons are back. Balloons are back. I don't mean to keep on crying about the balloons, but it's just agitating me. there's 2 more balloons. The balloons are moving around a bit more than certain Man United players. So we'll give them that. Robertson with a cross. Oh my God, Jones just knocked out Henderson. But it's all good. Not very many goals today at all. Look at this. The only one goal there, only one goal there, only one goal there, only one goal there. How many games is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games. So every single team is playing. And what? There's only been 4 goals? I don't think anybody can be bothered today. What is that white thing on the pitch towards the cop end? I'll have to have a look. So the cop end is, I guess, where Alisson is. Whereabouts? Is it like on the grass or whereabouts? Oh, that thing by Conor Bradley. That white square. It looks like a pizza box. Like, why is that? Yeah, what is that? Is it like a sign? Do we have signs in football? Like yeah, there appears to be a white square. There's just so much rubbish and junk on the pitch. Like, what's going on? Ooh, KONATE here. Mo just needs one more goal of involvement. Yeah, I think it's one more to equal the record and 2 more to exceed the record. I think Salah was saying in an interview that he's actually already beat the record for a 38 game season. And if he gets 2 more, he'd beat the record for 42 game season. I believe Andy Cole and Alan Shearer might have the record together, joint. Bradley having a shocker out there. Yeah, he hasn't looked too good. But it's a good thing there'll be some competition for him soon. Ooh, John Henry in the crowd. John Henry looking tough with his sunglasses. Sleazy. They do look a bit sleazy. The world's most expensive sunglasses. It's been there almost the whole game. What is it? It looks like a... The thing is, though, it can't be a piece of paper because wouldn't the wind kind of... There's more balloons again. Wouldn't the wind just... Oh, KONATE just popped a balloon. This is basically Balloon Watch. I don't know what that is. It has to be like a bit of card or something, you'd think, because otherwise the wind would have gotten rid of it. Fisher said, Wheezy Carter, I'm about to go Peter Parker, I'm Spider-Man. I feel like this is a lyric. Is this a lyric by one of your favorite rappers? Possibly a lyric. Unless you came up with it, in which case I'm impressed. Has that been confirmed now? There were rumors about that yesterday. Has that been confirmed? Erik ten Hag will become new Bayer Leverkusen head coach. Story confirmed. Agreement done on a 2-year deal. Wow, nothing instills confidence and makes you feel good about your new job like being offered a 2-year contract. Oh God, 2-year contract makes you think, yeah, they think I'm going to be rubbish. He's probably going to have to rebuild. He's probably going to have to rebuild that team to a certain degree, because it looks like WIRTZ is going to go, Frimpong's going to go. And kind of given his track record for rebuilding Man United, it feels like a bit of a baffling decision. That's perhaps why they've only given him a 2-year deal, I suspect. They likely don't have much kind of confidence in him. But it's bizarre, isn't it? Apparently, we with respect to the Florian Wirtz deal, we might be giving them a player or two in exchange. So imagine going from Liverpool, winning the league, and then joining Mr. Ten Hag. It's like your worst nightmare in some ways. We need a striker so bad. We do. We need a striker. We need a midfielder. The midfield works great when McAllister is there. But my concern is when McAllister's not there, this is what you get. and it isn't just this game, to be fair. There's been other games throughout the season when McAllister has not been there. We've seen the difference. Oh, Bradley just ran past that white thing. I don't know. It went a bit too fast for me. It was at like 44 minutes, maybe 50 seconds. Everyone's curious as to what the white thing is. Yeah, but we need striker, centre back, midfielder as well. I wonder if it's a piece of paper from the opening, when they were spelling out champion with the red and white paper. Oh, could be. A lot of this seems like I don't want to say junk. Paraphernalia is that the word? Paraphernalia from the celebration. It's balloons, it's bits of paper, but it's like, yeah, have a celebration, but then clear up your junk, right? Don't have it falling onto the pitch. Could they not just take it inside? Like, have they just left it on the side and everything's been blowing onto the pitch because of the wind? I swear if Ten Hag suddenly goes Bundesliga and German League Cup, Man United fans will go ballistic. They will go ballistic. Is that half time? My match has just stopped, which is weird. They will go ballistic, but to be honest, these days it doesn't take much to make them go ballistic. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what that thing is. Red card Villa. Oh wow, red card Villa. Is that their keeper? Yeah, that's gonna be quite tough for them now, to be honest. Is WIRTZ a guarantee, and what's the current situation with Gyökeres? WIRTZ is pretty much. It looks like it's pretty much gonna be happening. None of these things are kind of confirmed until they actually happen, but it looks pretty likely. Bridgen says, Liverpool, please score. Are you a Liverpool fan? That's good to hear. Good to hear if you are. Snowy Gem says, just searched up Liverpool and found this stream. Good to hear. Most of us here were Liverpool fans. Are you a Liverpool fan, Snowy Gem? Are you supporting a different team? Let us know. Yeah, I need to stop the timer. I always forget to stop the timer. Yes, and isn't Martinez also leaving Aston Villa? He's rumored. He's rumored to be leaving, and ironically, Man United are one of the teams that he's rumored to be joining. So let's see what happens there. Chiku says, I can't wait for next season. We're going to clean next year. Trust me, up the Reds. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Proper kind of looking forward to next season. Proper looking forward to pre-season as well, to be honest. Kind of given who's coming in. New right back in Frimpong. New left back possibly in Kirkes. New attacking midfielder, you could say, in Florian WIRTZ. We'll probably get at least one centre back, I would hope. At least one kind of midfielder, I'd hope as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There hasn't been a pre-season that I've been looking forward to this much in quite a long time. What I quite like about the pre-season is you can just watch the games on Liverpool's website. So I'm looking forward to it, man. We will be doing watch-alongs for that, just to kind of see how the tactics change, and yeah, 100% teamwork. If it wasn't for you reminding me to stop the timer, it would be on like 100 minutes. Bridgern one says, Liverpool fan for life. Very nice, very nice. Have you got a favourite player? Is there a particular match that you remember best? What's the first match that you remember? The first match that I remember was Liverpool 5, Chelsea 1. It's just the earliest game I remember. And it was a goal where Frank Leboeuf scored a penalty to make it 5-1 to Chelsea. Safa, aka Arthur from Red Dead Redemption. Is that Arthur or is that is Arthur, isn't it? Says hi. Onana's not playing today. What do you think? Is he not playing? To be honest, I don't know if you're a Man United fan, Safa, but you're probably going to get rid of him. I'm just having a look. Is it Bayendia? Bayendia, is he playing? Yeah, Bayendia is playing. Onana's not even on the bench. Look at this, man. Look at this. So they got Bayendia in goal. Onana's not on the bench. What's going on, guys? I reckon you'll probably sell him, if I'm honest. They said today this will not be the last game he wears a Villa jersey. Means nothing because there's pre-season. Yeah, I mean quite often they say these things, to be honest, and then the player ends up leaving. It wouldn't surprise me. DB says you're looking forward to City winning the league again. I'd look forward to City being a bit more competitive, hopefully. It's good that they've got Rodri back, to be fair. I know, was it the last game? Was it the Crystal Palace game where he came back? Even though he's been out injured for like a lot of the season, he looked kind of very good. He looked very sharp. So I'm kind of excited to kind of see what happens with City. They'll probably kind of clear out a few players, probably buy a few more players, but should be fun. Should be good to see. Yeah, buy India, 100%. Ryok says looked really flat since the title win. Yeah, they're not really bothering, but I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. Like I'd rather win this game, but generally speaking, can't say I'm too fussed. Did you see the video of Trent giving the speech? Yeah, is this the one with Van Dijk and Alisson in the background? And Van Dijk's like, Van Dijk's just got his arms folded, saying, "I want to smack this guy." Yeah. Again, pretty crappy speech, if I'm honest. I appreciate the fact this one did feel a bit more kind of genuine, because he wasn't reading it off a teleprompter. But But yeah, Van Dijk just looks like he wanted to kind of throttle him. Our fans are pretty divided on him, but I'm one of the ones who genuinely doesn't like him anymore. Well, you'll enjoy this channel then, because pretty much everyone despises him. Pretty much everyone despises him here. We were talking earlier. We don't call him Trent anymore. We just call him number 66. But we were kind of discussing earlier, like, if he comes on, do you reckon he'll get booed again? To be honest, I think people are fully entitled to boo him if that's the way they feel. Because I think we also have to have some context. All people are doing are booing him. It's not like they're throwing stuff at him. It's not like they're abusing him in other ways. They're just saying boo. Like they're allowed to do that. We don't have to say everything's amazing 100% of the time. It's like, and people have reason to kind of, given the context with Trent, kind of given how he signed a 4-year contract when everyone else signed a 5-year contract, and given that he's kind of leaving on a free. The whole that I've been here for 20 years, like I'm sick of hearing that as a talking point. It's like, has it been that much of a strain on your life? You know what I mean? Like, you should be grateful that you've been here for that long. Yeah. To be honest, he'll probably kind of end up at Everton. Actually, no, it won't be that bad. But he'll probably end up at like a Villa or something in 2 years. I think it's really gonna hit him though, in the sense that whenever he's kind of screwed up, I feel, whether it was with Liverpool or whether it was with England, I feel like kind of Liverpool fans have always kind of had his back. But he ain't going to have that now. And I think if and when he screws up with Real Madrid, there'll be nobody to have his back. That's point number 1. And I think point number 2, you could argue that his home fans have... You could argue that his home fans gave him multiple chances, if you know what I mean. But I think once he messes up the second time for Real Madrid, even if it's just been a week, they're gonna turn on him, and he's gonna realize what he kind of threw away. Sunny says, "Who will leave Liverpool?" It's tough to say. Like, if I had to guess, I'd say Kwanzaa's going to go, Tsimikas is going to go, Nunez is going to go. Even though I don't want him to go, I think Diaz might go. There's a chance Jota could go, but I don't think we'll lose 3 strikers. There's a chance Kwanzaa could go. There's a chance Elliott could go. So I think there'll be quite a significant number of departures. Who cares if Onana plays or not? We all saw his masterclass in the Europa League final. We don't need to see it again anymore. Yeah, from my perspective, I'm sure from Man United's perspective, that they don't want to kind of see it, say it again. But we love seeing it. It kind of makes us laugh seeing Onana in goal and messing up. Devil said, "Don't you dare say it! Don't you dare say a certain number 19, might be leaving." Spencer said, "You guys ain't winning anything next year. Possibly, but we won it this year, so who cares? It's like saying you won the lottery this year, but you're not going to win the lottery next year. Well, who gives an F? You won the lottery this year. That's good enough, man." It's really crazy that there's a choice between Klopp's side and Liverpool's side. I think he's done more damage than he intended to do. I appreciate this wasn't his intention, but he just put lighter fluid on top of a fire. Sometimes, like, mate, just don't say anything. Don't say anything. Like, and I think also, like, the situation was calming down a bit. I said, mate, if you're like putting your shirt up and saying, no, he's amazing. It's like, mate, I feel like the situation was dying down, and to be honest with you, I feel like he made the situation worse because he brought it to the forefront again. Basically, he was basically saying people were starting to calm down, and I think in doing that performance, he basically said people are wrong, which is just gonna annoy people. Like from my perspective, he's entitled to his opinion, but as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, people ain't gonna like that. L Ford agrees with the you ain't winning anything next year, but who cares? Yeah, makes me laugh. Oh no, we're not gonna win anything next year. We're literally gonna lift a trophy in effing an hour. Do you really think we care about next year? It's like you've only won £1 million this year, but you won't win £1 million next year. It's like, oh no, whatever will we do? Yeah, L4 sees the funny side of it, like I do. Yeah, Klopp because he's back in Trent. I understand why he's kind of back in Trent. Like he created Trent to a certain degree. Trent was his project, but it would have been better if he kind of sat on the fence a little bit more. He could say, "Look, this is my opinion. This is what I think, but you guys are free to think what you think." Whereas he kind of came at it from the wrong angle, where he said, "This is what you lot should think." That doesn't work. Whereas if you think, and again, I don't know if it's like a generational thing. Whereas with Slot, Slot didn't say what he thought, but most players who are kind of media trained seem to be saying, "Yeah, this is what we think," but you're free to think what you think. It was crazy, man. I'm sad about Trent leaving. But as he leaves, new players come in. Yeah, you're right about that. The funny thing is as well, we've replaced him before he's left. We've replaced him before he's left, which oh my god, he's coming out. He's got his kit on. They bring him on at half time so he doesn't get booed. Is he getting booed? Are we hearing boo? Are we hearing boo? Please tell me. He's on. So that's what they did. That's a sneak. I was gonna say sneaky little trick, but I appreciate the genius in that. They're not subbing him on; they're bringing him on with everyone. So let me know if he's getting booed. HGTXV, aka China, says it's annoying the last few weeks the way the foot's come off the gas. It is. It is a bit annoying. I understand why. But I'd like to see a bit. I'd like to see a bit more urgency, but it's all good. I love the sign Paddy Power put up for Liverpool. What sign? You'll have to. Oh, is that the Gary Neville? Congratulations to the team that Gary Neville said finished 5th. Is it that one? That one was pretty good. I will get back to you, Sonny. It's just the match is about to start. I just want to make a drink before the second half starts. I'll be back in 2 minutes if that's okay. It's getting a bit thirsty. That's all. Back in 2 minutes. Black coffee is a necessity. Oh God, second half's already started. Ooh. Let me set the timer. Set the timer. It looks like that piece of paper's been removed. Oh, effing hell, have I? Nah. I thought I set the timer wrong. Sonny was saying Trent was once said to be the best right back in Premier League history alongside Carl Walker and Gary Neville. Crazy how one decision really downgraded his reputation. I think it's a combination of things. To be honest with you, I would say the past 2 seasons he hasn't really kind of been at the same level. He's kind of looked a bit lazy, very kind of slow to jog back. So I would say it's a combination of things. It'll be interesting to see at Real Madrid. Does he have like a newfound motivation to start working hard again, or is the pressure going to get to him? Sonny also said, one thing is that, yes, Martinez is about to leave Villa, yet he signed a new deal. Exactly. See, Sonny gets it, right? Martinez is going to leave Villa, but he signed a new deal so that Villa will get a transfer fee. And there's another effing balloon on the pitch again. Like, what the hell's going on? Where are these balloons coming from? I've never seen anything be quite this disorganized before. Surely you... Salah's asking for a handball there, but I think that's a bit... I think that doesn't look... It feels bad to say this, but I hope that is not given, because I feel like the defender had his arm down quite low. But as Sonny was saying, even Martinez signed a new contract so that Villa would get a fee. Cunha signed a new contract so that Wolves would get a fee, because Cunha's probably off this summer. Alexis McAllister signed a new contract so that Brighton would get a fee. Coutinho signed a new contract so that Liverpool would get a fee, but this guy don't want to do it. Derwood says yes, that one. Yeah, that was good. I didn't know that was a Paddy Power sign, but that was really good. Congratulations to the team. That if anyone's I'll bring it up in case anyone's not seen it. It's this one here. It basically says, congratulations, Liverpool, the team that Gary Neville predicted would finish 5th. It's crazy how the extent to which kind of Gary Neville acts like he knows everything, and the extent to which he acts like he's the authority in football, but then equally gets so many things wrong. Snowy Gem says, I'm not going to lie, not saying this just because Trent is leaving, but I've always thought his performance defensively doesn't make up for everything else. Yeah, I hear you. That's always been the kind of gaping hole in his game. I think there's been certain seasons where he's been okay, but even in seasons where he's been okay, sometimes he has like a brain fart moment and he does like the dumbest things. Like, if you take the Champions League final versus Real Madrid, where he just kind of fell asleep at his back post, and then Vinicius scored, and it was 1-0, and we lost that 1-0. So yeah, it's been interesting, and I think last season as well, when he was playing like a lot more kind of forward, so KONATE had to kind of cover 2 positions, which could be why KONATE kept getting injured. because KONATE was playing centre back and right back whilst Trent was up the pitch on his holidays. But it's all good now. It's all good. That's Real Madrid's problem now, and that's Xabi Alonso's problem now. Sonny says, "Let me ask, which is worse, the current Trent situation, or Trent signing a new deal and going to Man City, or any rivals?" Ooh. I guess you'll get. I think you'll get a different opinion from everyone. I think everyone will probably have a different opinion on that. Which would be worse? Which would be worse for me specifically? Worse for me specifically would be the first one, leaving on a free. I think if he signed a new deal and went to Man City, but we got like 50, 60 million, I'd be like, okay, if you really want to go to Man City, go for it. We'll spend the 50, 60 million to replace you. For me, I think you should always kind of give back and kind of not be too greedy. I appreciate there's a certain level of greed given they're footballers, but for me, the first one's worse. Emi Martinez got sent off. Yeah, we saw that one. Damn, Chelsea scored and Man United. Let's have a look. Have a look what's going on in these games. At least there's a bit more action happening now in some of these games. So, what was it? Chelsea scored. Colwill? Levi Colwill? Oh, for God's sake. You probably can't see it, can you? There you go. Levi Colwill scored for Chelsea. Pedro Neto assist. You said Man United one was offside. Rasmus Højlund is caught offside, it says. Fair enough. Snowy Gem says, is there actually an outcome worse than what Trent has done with Madrid? I guess it would be. I think it would be worse if he did what he did, and he went to a local rival. I think that would be the only way it would be worse. So if you refused to sign a contract with Liverpool, and then went to Man United on a free, that would be so bad that I can only laugh. But I think that would be bad. That would be like 10 out of 10 bad. What he's doing is maybe like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 bad. United offside, yeah. Højlund doing what he does best, which is kind of getting in the way. Sonny says, when is Conference League held? I want to see Chelsea win. So the only big London to not win will be Arsenal. Yeah, that's the situation that we're in. So the Conference League final, it's on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, we checked it earlier. It's on Wednesday. So you could have a situation. You could have a situation where Tottenham win a trophy, Chelsea win a trophy, Crystal Palace win a trophy, Arsenal win nothing. I don't know if that makes me a bit wrong, but I think I might be supporting Chelsea on Wednesday. Fish is watching old Ramsdale versus now Ramsdale, not the new Ramsdale, the now Ramsdale. Yeah, if Trent did that, it wouldn't be pretty. But I was just trying to think, what would be worse than him going to what would be worse than him going to Madrid on a free, probably going to Man United on a free. In some ways, it would be a combination of the kind of McManaman situation and the Owen situation. So McManaman went for a free to Real Madrid. Owen went for money to Manchester United. So if Trent went for free to Man United, he'd be a combination of the Owen and the McManaman situations. And given people hate McManaman and given people hate Owen, if like basically what I'm saying is if Trent combined the two, he'd be the most hated. Ooh, here's Diaz. Do we think Salah's going to get the records? I'm not convinced. This coffee was necessary. Ooh, where's Trent? With a terrible pass. Trent passes it straight to the defender. I thought that's what you were good at, Mr. Arnold. What the hell was that? So did Trent get booed? Did Trent get booed when he came on, or does anyone know? Anyone got the volume on? Jota and Nunes about to come on. It could be the last game for both, you know. Like, I'm 100% sure. Not even 90% sure. I'm 100% sure it's going to be the last game for Nunes. I'm not convinced it will be the last game for Jota, but let's see it. Sonny says, and what with the delusional situation of managers like Ruben and Arteta, both said they were the better team in the Europa League final, Champions League semi-final, and guess what? Better teams don't lose. Exactly. I think that was what Slot's kind of comeback was. It's always the ones that lose that complain, right? Oh, is there a penalty? Is there a penalty? Oh no, Gravenberch has been booked. Gravenberch just told the referee to F off. There's nothing in that, to be fair. There's nothing in that. Yeah, it's always people that lose that complain. Like for me, the better team is the one that surely it's the one that wins. Like sometimes I'll say I felt like Liverpool were the better team, but ultimately I'll concede that if we didn't win the game, that's all that really matters. Oh, Darwin's coming on with a beautiful set of cornrows. He has adorned his head with here. Ibu's coming off. We're going on the attack. Jota's coming on. This will be an interesting formation shift. I suspect Gravenberch might go back into defence, maybe. Oh God, Gravenberch covering Trent. One of Konate's strengths was his kind of ability to cover a lot of space because Trent would be on holiday in various spots of the pitch. But with Konate coming off, we're probably going to concede again. And it's going to be down Trent's side. But who cares? Going to lift the trophy in about an hour. It's the way I see things. I thought that was Jordan Henderson, but it's Ruben Peters. I was thinking, why is Jordan Brian Henderson sitting there? He does look a bit like Jordan Henderson, you gotta admit. Especially in that picture. So I know I'm not losing my eyesight. Was Slot just yelling at 66? Probably. Probably and possibly. Saying, get back in position. Thankfully, it will be the last time he will ever have to yell at him. Oh, Nunes doing what he does best, missing a clear-cut opportunity. Has Salah surpassed CR7 legendary 08 Ballon d'Or season? Can he be in the overall Premier League all-time 11 ahead of Ronaldo? Probably hasn't surpassed that season. I mean, I don't properly remember it, to be honest. So that's almost like 20 years ago now. But I would predict probably not. I would put him in the overall Premier League 11 because I think Premier League 11 is dependent on what you do in the Premier League, and Ronaldo wasn't really in the Premier League for that long, and I feel like the best of Ronaldo. Why is Klopp saying what a ball? Oh my god, why is he still glazing Trent, man? Like, give it up, man. Oh, it's fucking annoying. But yeah, as I was saying, Palace through again. Oh, nice shot, but nice save. I think the best of Ronaldo ultimately was in Spain. So from a Premier League perspective, I think Salah's delivered for 8 consistent years. So there's definitely an argument to put Salah in any 11. But like Salah for me, I like Salah, but he's still only the third best Liverpool player that I've witnessed, to be fair. I still put him in number 3. Is Gakpo? I bet you he's going to cut inside and take a shot. That's exactly what he did. Who's in goal for Villa now, says Fish. Well, we can have a look. I need like a better football website than just checking BBC Sport. I don't know which one of these are goalkeepers. Probably this guy, R. Olsen, I presume, because Tielemans is not a goalkeeper and Jacob Ramsey is not a goalkeeper. Probably this guy, Olsen. Yeah, this guy. He seems like the type of player that you'd put on your top 10 hottest players list because he looks a bit like Daley Blind. But yeah, him. Oh, Fish with his all-time 11 for Premier League, I think. Goalkeeper Petr Cech, right back Gary Neville, Rio and Terry. You're not putting Van Dijk in there. Are you? What are they putting in your fish tank? Are you swimming in vodka and not water? Left back Cashley Cole, CDM Roy Keane, CM Gerrard, CM Kevin De Bruyne, right wing CR7, left wing Henry, and striker Rooney. Okay, fair enough. Even though I would disagree with some of that, I still think that's a very good team. I still think that's a very good team, to be fair. Some good choices. Yeah, good team. Endo's coming on. Has someone been sent off? I've not. Who's been sent off? I was reading out the comments. Gravenberch has been sent off. Yeah. Endo's coming on now. I love the expressions. That was Sunny. I was thinking, like, why is Fish like not doing a serious comment, but doing a comment that, you know, why is he learning good behavior? And I was thinking, okay, Fish is giving me his list. But yeah, it's Sunny. No wonder. I was reading it, and in the back of my head, I was thinking, damn. Fish is not giving me a top 10 highest players list. He's giving me he's giving me a proper lineup. But you're right. Oh God, this coffee is not strong enough. Yeah, that's the thing. Because I was just like so bewildered that I had something coherent from Fish, and I was like, damn, okay, fair enough, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Like, I don't agree with it fully, but fair enough. I see the logic and the thought behind it, but yeah. If you hadn't pointed that out, I would have gone to sleep thinking, damn, Fish made a good point today. I love the expressions Klopp wife has every time they show them. Yeah, she's a good egg apparently. She convinced kind of Klopp to stay when he had doubts and that sort of thing. So yeah, good character. Sonny's La Liga 11. Goalkeeper Iker Casillas, right back Dani Alves, Ramos and Piqué in defense, left back Carlos. Do you mean? Oh, Roberto Carlos, right. I was thinking of a Carlos Puyol, and I was thinking Puyol's left back, but you mean Roberto Carlos? Okay. Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane. Okay. Messi, Ronaldo, R9. Oh, now you're saying who wins? I would say the La Liga 11. The reason I'd say the La Liga 11 is a bit exotic. It's newer players. And the way I always think of it is newer players are always fitter than the older players. Because sports science evolves and... you know what I mean? Like... John Terry was great, but like John Terry is not dealing with Messi. With Messi, Ronaldo and R9 running at him. So I go for the La Liga 11 there. Fish says, no, Gravenberch. I'm surprised Gravenberch is not on your top 10 hottest players list. Why is Fish out of character? He wants the beautiful people, not the great people. That is true. Fish should put together like a top 10 beautiful 11. I mean, you'd have to put like Karius in goal. Sabazla in midfield. Who else is... I can't think who else would there be. Calafiori. defense. There you go. There's a portion of the team. Newcastle looks to be out of the Champions League race. Does that mean there's a certain Swede that is available for transfer? Is that what we're saying? This here, live. Newcastle drop out of Champions League places. It's Villa as it stands. So Newcastle are losing to Everton. I'm sorry, but like if you lose to Everton at home, you don't deserve Europa League. Never mind Champions League. Fitch says, I hope Kivio gets a red card. I can never remember if you hate Kivio or if you like Kivio. Kivio makes your top 10 hottest players list sometimes, but then other times you say you hate him. Is it like a national thing, or is he from the wrong part of Poland, or is it something else? Is it because he plays for Arsenal? Jota, ooh. Curtis Jones loses the ball because that's all he's effing good for. Thankfully, Palace fluff it up. Oh, God. When does pre-season start? Does anyone know? Shall I Google it? When does pre-season start? Liverpool. 8th of July. 8th of July. What are we going to do for a month? That's actually not that long, to be fair. Cameron Cowell, not related to Simon, but possibly could be, asks, who got red card? Gravenberch. Or as they say in Netherlands, Gravenberch. But yeah, Gravenberch. Van Dijk gets fouled. Cameron says, I saw Villa keeper got sent off as well. Yeah, Martinez got sent off as well. He's rumoured to be going to Man United, so he might be doing them an early favour. But yeah, Martinez got sent off just before half time, and they brought on Olsen, I think, who's their backup keeper. It's still 0-0 in that game, to be fair. If you see this here. Still 0-0. Man United 0, Villa 0. Martinez just before half time there got sent off. How's the table looking based on current results? Cameron's a Liverpool fan. Good to hear. This game don't matter anyway because we still won the league. Damn straight, Cameron. There we are. Number 1. Yeah. To be honest, kind of watching this game, like, players look, I don't want to say they're not bothering, but there's a bit less urgency. But I understand it. I understand it. I think the players need they need a mental break to a certain degree. This in some ways feels a bit like kind of pre-season. So yeah, even though I'd rather win, can't say I'm overly fussed. Some people are getting like proper annoyed about it, but like from my perspective, I'm like, it is what it is. Van Dijk's gonna lift the trophy in about half an hour either way. And Simon is my uncle. I see his brother quite a bit. If Simon's your uncle, is his brother your father, or who knows? Sunny says, so Salah's not breaking the record anymore. Unlikely. To be fair, he's already got the record for a 38 game season. It's a If he was to get the record, it would be for a 42 game season, if you know what I mean. He lives down Sissinghurst in an old house next to an antique shop. Very nice. Very fancy. The antique shop, apparently it contains clocks, cutlery, and Man United's last Premier League title. That's basically an antique now. Dawood says, this Liverpool team looks like the team everyone expected them to be, with a new coach and new signings. Yeah, this is probably what we should have had kind of most of the season, to be fair. But all good. All good. I'm looking forward to pre-season. We've just kind of googled it. It's 8th of July. Pre-season starts, so they only really get a month off. No wonder they're taking a bit of a break now, because they only get a month off, to be fair. It does, and Man United title is apparently still not sold because it's crap. Yeah, I hear ya. Maybe if they stick it in the discount section, half price, then maybe they'll shift it there. Al says unlucky for Liverpool. Yeah, I hear ya. To be honest, Els, I'm not too kind of fussed about it, because we're gonna see like a trophy lift in about 20 minutes. But realistically speaking, like you'd rather win the game than kind of not win the game. But in about 20 minutes, we'll completely forget about this. Alford said, allow it, lads. Charity Shield warm up. Yeah. That shows you the importance of this game. It's a warm-up for a friendly. Because Charity Shield is basically a glorified friendly. Unless we win. If we win, then it's a proper trophy. But nah, I'm messing. Charity Shield, I also kind of don't really care about. So the warm-up for that is right down on the priority list. Oh my god, have we got national team matches like in that 1 month period? So the Champions League final, that's on the 30th. Then pre-season starts on the 8th of July. In that time period, is there national matches? These guys never get any time off, man. Crazy. I mean, Klopp did left Arne with the Champions League squad. If Arne was a Man United manager, he would be tested. Yeah, I think if he took over Man United, I think if anyone takes over Man United, it's a pretty kind of poisoned chalice at the moment, and I think that's not solely down to issues on the pitch. I think it's issues off the pitch as well. So whilst I hear what you're saying, we can also flip it on its head, right? So let's flip this on its head. If Amorim takes over this Liverpool side, does he win the Premier League? No. So I would say, whilst there are some good players in the squad, I think Slot has done a lot of work to kind of tweak how they work to get the best out of them. Whereas if Amorim took over, or if Ten Hag took over, or if, I don't know, even if like Vincent Kompany took over, I don't think Liverpool are winning the league. Don't worry, Arsenal has won the coming second trophy for 3 seasons in a row. It's coming home, yeah. Imagine being the bridesmaid that often. You just kind of give up getting married at that point. June 7 is the first for the US team. So US team, they get a week off. June 7's a week after the. It's a week after the what's its face. Champions League final. That is wild. Well, at least we'll have plenty of things to watch. At least we'll have plenty of watch-alongs whilst these lot get work like machines. Oh look, Trent's out of position. Cross by Crystal Palace, cleared. But Ruben would be far better than the current situation. Yeah, he would. I think if Amorim took over Liverpool, he wouldn't finish 16th. But I think the point for me was equally he wouldn't finish first. I think Slot has made some kind of important tactical changes to get the best out of this team. Like, let's just cast our mind back. Ryan Gravenberch was a bit part player last season. And at the start of the season, a lot of people were saying we should sell Ryan Gravenberch. He's trash, he's rubbish, he's not good at anything. And then Slot comes along, completely transforms his role in the team to the extent where Ryan Gravenberch wins Young Player of the Year. So I kind of see both sides. Oh, Trent loses the ball. But someone mops it up. Jota mops it up. Fair play to Jota. Salah to Nunes. Nunes loses the ball. England has a game on the same day. Oh, Salah. Salah scores. He's got one. He's equaled the record. Has he equaled the record? He's got a goal, right? He just smashed it in. Has Salah surely equaled the record at this point? Klopp looks happy. Good for him. Record equaled. Goal! Yes. And fuck, I almost dropped my coffee. But yeah. Good for him. He's equaled the record. He's equaled the record in less games because the record he's going for is a 42. Is based on it being a 42 game season. I mean, Klopp needs to be very careful doing fist pumps in the crowd because he might like punch someone in the face. It's like those seats are like very close together, so just be careful. There's another balloon on the pitch. There's 2 balloons on the pitch. There's 3 balloons on the pitch. There's four balloons on the pitch. This is disastrously bad. L. Ford says, Liverpool showing mercy. They heard how short the Eagles FA Cup parade will be tomorrow. 45 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. See, don't say... nobody can ever say Liverpool are not compassionate. Sunny says, bye, I got to go. Lift the trophy now. You'll never walk alone except you, Trent. You can walk. You can walk, run, and live alone. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, take care, Sunny. Also, I shouldn't be one to say this, but Salah's getting a bit of a bold patch. I shouldn't be the one to say this, but even then. Salah with 29 goals then. Come on, get him one more. Get him one more. That's what I thought as well, Alford. I thought Salah had got his hairline done. So he had the crazy kind of afro last year, didn't he? And then he cut it really, really short. I thought he visited. I thought he visited Turkey and got got some hair fibers inserted into the base of his skull. That's what I thought had happened. But I don't know. I mean, top of the head definitely looked a bit shiny. That Liverpool sun was bouncing off that Egyptian head. So he might need to go get it redone. Again, I'm not one to talk. That's another thing I like about Endo. Like, he's basically playing centre back now, and he's done a thoroughly decent job. Versatile, no ego, low wages. Everyone loves him. Japanese captain, good for the commercials because he's Japanese captain. Good for the Asian market. Why would we ever sell this guy, man? It is Hendo. He's been a busy man the last 2 days. He's been everywhere, hasn't he? He went to watch the Sunderland game. Now he's in the crowd here. Does he still play for Ajax? Like, hasn't he got a job? Hasn't he got a job playing for Ajax? What's he doing? Why is he touring England? What's going on? Yeah, it says Jordan Henderson. Ajax footballer. Everyone's here, man. Everyone's showing up. Surprised by Luis Suarez ain't there, but he's biting the front row. Ajax season has been done. Okay, makes sense. He's on his holidays. Imagine living in Netherlands and saying, "I'm going on a all expenses paid trip to Sunderland within the United Kingdom." Sunderland doesn't scream holiday destination, but I guess he is from there, so we'll let him off. He's touring the north of England in his coach. Okay, here's Palace, completely free on the right hand side. Poor cross though. Cleared by Hody Gakpo. Because apparently saying Gakpo is not the right way to say it. Man United scored again. How sad for Villa. What does that mean for the whole Champions League spots and whatnot? So Newcastle are behind, but United have scored twice. Diallo and Ericsson, yeah. So Newcastle are probably going to get Champions League, I guess. Endo, Van Dijk, Trent left-footed pass to Salah. No, to Jota even. I don't remember the last time Jota scored, to be fair. Ooh, good header by Endo. Does Gravenberch's sending off, does that affect next season? I hope not. Do red cards get carry over to next season? What? It says yes. Red card suspensions generally carry over to the next season. That's nonsense. That's rubbish. Three match ban. Okay, well, we definitely need some cover for Gravenberch now. It's annoying. Frustrating as hell, that is. So it looks like we're going to be winning or finishing on 84 points. Respectable total, to be fair. Tottenham finishing in 17th. The team that's one place above the relegation zone won the Europa League. And people tell me this is a weak league. Oh, that's true. You can fight it and possibly win. Maybe get it reduced to a 1-game ban. Yeah, that's a bit better, I guess. Crystal Palace, full time. Salah equals the record. I mean, equals the record, but he did it in less games. So, strictly speaking, does he have the record? I'd see the logic behind it. Apparently, Trent got cheered when his name was announced, which is kind of lame. Rafa Benitez is also in the crowd. Absolutely everyone is there, man. Rafa Benitez is there. Michael Edwards is there. Literally everyone's showing up. The hug Salah gave the assistant ref was nice. I'm assuming that's the one that's retiring. Could certainly be. Could certainly be. Yeah, it's a bit. What's the word? I mean, it's a shame this game wasn't at Selhurst Park, because that's probably where he'll end up in 2 or 3 years. Sickening, ridiculous, a joke, perhaps all three. Perhaps all three at once. Oh my god, I don't care. Stop showing this bloke bloody hugging people. There's probably no more balloons for the trophy lift, because they've all been burst by Munoz and Cody Gakpo. How long does a trophy lift take? I'm curious. Trent in tears, apparently. I mean, he didn't look like he was in tears, as far as I could see, but it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. No, he wasn't. He wasn't in tears. Yeah, get him off the screen. This is the Liverpool celebration, not the Trent show. Yeah, he was not in tears, and again, that's fine. To be fair, but people just trying to paint a false narrative gets a bit annoying. The WIRTZ family quietly. God, these ads, man, getting on my nerves. Quietly travelled to England for talks with Liverpool in mid-May and won him over with a clear, well-thought-out football plan, presented calmly and privately, in stark contrast to Bayern's noisy and public attempts to lure him. How did City finish third? Probably by spending 200 million in January and hoping no one would notice. So what's the that's the final table, I guess. Liverpool first, which is all that matters. Arsenal second, Man City third, Chelsea fourth, Newcastle fifth. So this block, I guess, they all get Champions League. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea. Who you could say, like, at least kind of 4 of those are a part of the traditional Big Six, to be fair. Newcastle fifth, Villa 6. So Villa lost out on goal difference. Damn. That is wild, but it is what it is. There's people in the crowd like wearing next season's kit. As if I mean, I'm guilty of that as well on other streams, but just showing a guy wearing next season's kit. They're bringing out the champions banner and all that stuff. There's no balloons for them to bring out because they've all been popped. Happy to see Forest still get 7th. Yeah, that's is that Conference League spot or is that Europa League spot? I wonder. But yeah, it's good for them to still finish kind of a lot higher up than everyone would have predicted. That's not emotional. like what's he doing? Like his face is like, I can't wait to get out of here. People are saying record matched for Salah, but I mean, if he did it in less games, has he matched the record or does he own the record? John Henry there, just walking down the street. Conference League for Nottingham Forest. Hey ho, still European football. Nico Williams' blood. It's gotta be. A big section of the main stand is empty, but they've probably gone to get drinks, I guess. Salah getting the golden shoe, golden boot, whatever it's called these days. I think golden boot, yeah. Golden boot it says. Golden boot winner. 2024, 2025. Salah just wants to get away, man. Ian Rush is not letting him go. He's got another golden trophy. What's this one now? Golden player assists. It's got to be this one. It looks like Salah's got tattoos, but that's just like the hair on his arms. I was thinking, when did he get tattoos? Yeah, playmaker. It says playmaker on it. I guess that's for assists. Yeah, people still complaining about various things. Oh God. I was saying that the other day. Since we put since you put champs, Liverpool haven't won a game. Yeah, I think I might have cursed it to a certain degree. It's okay. Next season, to be fair, we'll go back to it just being Liverpool. They're taking a while with this trophy lift, aren't they? Klopp looks happy, as you could imagine. They're showing it being set up, yeah. It's taking a while. Pretty much everyone's in the crowd. Klopp's there, Gerrard's there, Benitez is there. Hopefully there's no more balloons. John Henry's smiling, which makes a nice change. The picture of Salah wearing golden boots is definitely a great picture for the season. Yeah, it would be. He kind of deserves it for kind of the season he's had. To be fair, it's a nice way to kind of encapsulate the entire season in a single picture. Ooh, they're bringing out the trophy now. Finally, it's taking a while. I don't know who these people are that are bringing it out. It's good. It's good that they've got two people holding it. Okay, slots coming out. Oh, they've got like a little champions badge on the shirt, which looks pretty nice. Yeah, Napoli's going after De Bruyne, I saw. Yeah, I think it would suit him well. I think he's still got kind of a lot of quality to offer. With the Italian league being a bit slower as well, It'd probably kind of suit him. I can't lie. I still wouldn't mind him for like last 15 minutes, that sort of thing. But it is what it is. Slot's getting his medal. I bet he didn't expect that. God, can they stop chucking the camera on Klopp like every 2 seconds? Like, just focus on what's happening. Allison looks weird in red. Yeah, he looks much better with dark colors. Suits his kind of dark beard and dark hair. Even like some of the away kits when they're kind of purple and that sort of thing, it never quite looks right. KA's is getting a medal, thank the Lord. That's good to see. Joe Gomez getting medal. Joe Gomez has definitely been in the gym recently. I was thinking, why is there like a cannon behind the trophy? It must be like confetti or something, right? McAllister, Argentina flag. Nunes with his wonderful cornrows. I'm glad to see Chiesa actually got a medal. No booze for 66. Yeah, I think to be honest, everyone's just kind of glad to see the back of him at this point. There will be booze for him next season. Why is he kissing the badge? Like yeah, it just feels a bit disingenuous, doesn't it? At this point. Wow, it's fire and everything. there's been a. I know I was complaining about balloons, but now there's a lot of confetti. Everyone just taking turns at the moment. I think Salah's going for his second turn. Now they all seem to be doing a dance of some sort. Already broke the damn trophy. Yeah, who was it that broke the trophy? I didn't quite see it. They've the top bit. Did someone drop it? Was it Gakpo? If they dropped it, it was probably could have been Nunes. They're playing One Kiss. That seems to be the song of choice, to be fair. I blame 66. The crown just fell off, but properly put on Salah. Fair enough. To be fair, it's it feels like it's kind of Salah's crown at this point anyway. Flexi with the Salah remotes there. It's good to see kind of everyone behaving themselves as well. Diaz with a camera on a stick, because why not? Pixel with the slot deal with it emoji. It's probably the best emoji for this particular moment. a lot of people kind of crying in the comments, Chelsea fans or whatnot. But we've got the perfect response. Campeones. Munoz looked good today, right? He did look good, and he was multitasking. So I don't know if you saw there were loads of like balloons on the pitch, like little red balloons. Munoz was kind of stamping them out. So he was performing two functions today. Got bodied by the Gakpo in the header though, yeah. To be fair, Gakpo is I think sometimes people forget Gakpo is like the same height as Van Dijk. Like Gakpo is massive, so it's probably an unfair match on Munoz. Yeah, but it's good performance. Good performance by Munoz. Oh my God, can they stop showing Trent? Like, I'm over it now. Gomez was doing this, and I was like, is he asking Trent for a hug? But when Trent was walking up to him. The little Premier League trophy in between on the shirt. That's a nice little touch. Trophy does look a lot better in red. Gotta say, none of this blue ribbons nonsense. The baby blue was terrible. Yeah, it just looked so bad. That trophy is like meant to have red ribbons on it. It just kind of looks right. I don't know if it's because of the gold. The gold in the crown kind of goes well with the red. I don't know if that's what it is. But yeah, with the baby blue of Man City, it looks weird, and even with the kind of deeper blue of Chelsea, it just doesn't look right. Pixel says you'll never walk alone. Damn right. Damn right. That emote never fails to make me laugh, even though it's me. It's just, I don't know why. Oh, good. I'm wearing the same hat. I'm not wearing the same shirt. Chiesa playing like 5 games and getting a trophy is great. Yeah, he deserves it. I'm happy to see him get be a part of the trophy lift. I'm happy to see him get a medal. Salah's doing an interview, and guess what? There's another damn red balloon on the floor. These red balloons, they're gonna haunt my nightmares and my dreams at this point. Bill Carr says haven't won a game since they won. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think the players pretty much kind of down tools after they won. Like for the Spurs game, they were like 100% on it. But as soon as the league was won, then they're pretty much in vacation mode. To be honest, I'd rather they kind of won a couple more games. But to be honest, I can't say I'm too fussed. Kind of given that they only really get a month off, and then it's pre-season. I'm like, yeah, you guys take as much rest as you need. You're going to be haunted by red balloons, lol. Yeah. Just the way that just how they kind of kept appearing, and like, where were they coming from? That's the thing. Were they like in a box on the side of the pitch? Like, there must be ways to keep your balloons from not going on the pitch. Them just store them somewhere safe. Your last time for the season, stop the timer. Yeah, that's a fair point. Last time for Liverpool for the season, I guess. Should we pause it? Oh, wait. Wait for it to get to 135. There we go. Yeah. Last time from a Liverpool perspective. The good thing is next season I won't be writing champs, so we might actually win a few games. I feel like I cursed it. When I was watching your video from yesterday, that's the first thing I noticed. What was the timer? Was the timer still running? I have a tendency just to forget to stop the timer, forget to update the score. I'm getting there. Most of the time, my excuse is with the comments coming in, and then I forget. But this time, I didn't have an excuse because the game's already finished. Yeah. Yeah, quite often I'll just post things and the timer in the background will say 120 minutes. 121, 122. Yes, the time I get distracted by things moving. Yeah, it is a bit of a distraction. I'll try to stand very still as well. I'll keep very still. I'll be like Onana in a Man United goal, just not moving. We have Leighton, aka Dexter, aka Rollerford, saying couldn't be more happier. Yeah, it's good to see, man. It's good to see. It's deserved reward. Happy days, man. You'll remember these things for a long time. Pixel with the Allison emotes. That looks familiar. Did I make that one? I think I might have done. I just went crazy one day creating loads of emotes. Oh yeah, Allison. This one perhaps is perhaps not relevant for today, but there will be a need for it eventually. Roller 4, aka Dexter, aka Leighton, says, I'm going to the parade tomorrow, gonna be the best day ever. Yeah, it should be amazing. Should be really, really good. Especially kind of seeing the kind of atmosphere here in the pitch. Parade's gonna be 10 times bigger. Pixel with the Lucho Diaz emotes. You might need to update that now. You might need to update the Diaz emote with the one of him holding the Champions League trophy. Trent, too good to sing, you'll never walk alone. It seems like it. I think he just feels a bit awkward. I'd wish they'd stop sticking the camera on him. Durwood says, "Are you going to the parade?" I want to, but I'm still not kind of feeling right. I went for like a walk for like an hour today, just as a test, and it wasn't. It wasn't. I'm getting better, but it's still not up to usual. So I think I'll just play computer games at home instead. Probably the safest option. But I'll see how I feel in the morning, but I doubt it, to be fair. The Liverpool shirt, it just looks very good on slot. I don't know why. It just kind of suits him, even though like he's a manager. Like the shirt just looks like really good on him. Roller 4, aka Dexter, aka Leighton says, "What do you mean? He's crying? Oh, is he? Okay. I didn't see, but maybe that's a positive then. If he's overcome with emotion." Daniel Sturridge looks good. I like his outfit. I like his hairstyle. I'm surprised that Daniel Sturridge hasn't made Fish's top 10 list. 66 face is looking like Foden, very punchable. I hear you. I think Foden is the most slappable. I'm blind because I didn't see one tear. He wiped his face, but nothing there. Yeah, like he's doing this a lot, but it's hard to see. Oh yeah, now he is. To be fair, I think he is now. Yeah, now they're showing him. He wasn't. I don't think he was crying before, but he is now. To be fair. Roller 4, aka Dexter, aka Leighton says the Scousers really don't cry. I don't that much. Don't really cry that much. I do. That's just a thing we do. Yeah, I guess everyone shows emotions in different ways. I guess. Man, imagine being the grand staff. You have to clear up all the confetti. I wouldn't enjoy that job. How would you even clear it up? It's not like you can use a vacuum on grass. How'd you clear up confetti off grass? Do you kind of sweep it up? I wouldn't know where to start. Whoever leaves this summer, not Elliot, so that's caveated and specifically called out. Hopefully they leave this on this winning high and do great things in the future. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed they get more opportunities. Kind of kind of wherever they go, so that they can kind of flourish. Here they use leaf blowers. That makes sense. Yeah, we have them here as well. They're not super popular, but yeah, they do exist. I'm sure John Henry can afford a leaf blower off Amazon if it's on sale. Pixel says you don't like Elliot Wood. It's more the opposite, to be fair. It's more the opposite. Any talk of Elliot leaving is not permitted. Pixel says, "Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I think Elliot's the player of choice, favorite player." Why is Sabazlai got huge sunglasses on? What's that about? Elliot has a special place. Elliot is. Would you say Elliot's your favorite player or one of your favorite players? S with a fantastic suggestion. You need Højlund to win the treble next year. To be honest, like if Liverpool get Højlund, I'm talking quadruple unbeaten season. Højlund is a difference maker, Mr. Rasmus. No one's stopping Liverpool if they get Rasmus Højlund. In fact, if Liverpool get Rasmus Højlund, we should perhaps willingly play with 9 players every game just to make it fair on the other team. The Premier League trophy, it's big. It's actually bigger than Harvey Elliott. When I dislocated my ankle and broke my leg, in the ambulance after they gave me meds, I yelled out, "My ankle looks like Elliot." Did they know which Elliot you were referring to? I would presume not. They were like, "Elliot," and you were like, "Yes, Harvey Elliott, across the pond." Ah, okay. There you go, Pixel. Durwood's favorite player is Elliot. Salah looks happy, but to be fair, he always looks happy. Thankfully, my daughter was in the ambulance with me. Was she able to explain the context to the paramedic staff? I mean, people are saying Broken reckon he's regretting his decision. I don't think he's regretting his decision at this point. I don't know. I think he's just perhaps feeling a bit awkward, I guess. I don't know. They asked sorry. They asked Slot when his mind switches to next season, and he said 4 weeks ago. That's a good answer. Yes, they said they hear much stranger things. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised being a paramedic. Ooh, Trent's giving a speech. Again, I have absolutely no idea what he's saying. I'll probably need to get some headphones or something, or plug those in so I can hear the audio. Actually, there's some headphones in my drawer, but I'll need to test it just to see it works. Which feed are you on? I just see Robbo interview. I see a Trent interview. Still a Trent interview. Is Daniel Sturridge interviewing him for Sky Sports? Ah, interesting. Oh my god. This is what he's saying. He's saying the reception I got meant the world to me today. I hope that one day the fans and supporters will be able to recognize the hard work and dedication I put into the team. That's not how it works. It's not gonna happen, is it? Like nobody now turns around and says, I appreciate the hard work and dedication Steve McManaman put into the team. Like it's not gonna happen, is it? It just feels a bit kind of self-serving. Yeah. People don't seem best pleased. Just say thank you. Just say thank you and kind of move on. We're getting a Virgil speech, they're saying. We're getting a Billy Hogan speech with Billy Hogan, who's like one of the top dogs. Why is Billy Hogan doing a bloody interview? How random. A hater says, I can't lie, I teared up a bit. Yeah, no, I know the feeling. I teared up a bit when we won the Champions League. Because I hadn't seen us win a trophy for that long. But yeah, I know where you're coming from, man. You invest a year of your time into something. It can be quite an emotional experience when it finally pays off. I'd rather hear Virgil. Yeah, you got the better interview there. They gave us an interview with Billy Hogan. Like they're still interviewing Billy Hogan. Jesus. Why are they interviewing Billy Hogan for so long? He's still going. Oliver Cook says Liverpool. Damn right, Oliver Cook. Liverpool cooked, as per your surname. Trent said that the reception I got meant the world to me today. Let's pause this damn ad. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that one day the fans and supporters will be able to recognize the hard work and dedication I put into this team. Well, that's gonna go down great, bro. Just say, I don't know. Just say thank you, and kind of move on. Don't say thank you, and oh hey, you better appreciate me. Amil says thoughts on Florian Wirtz. Super happy with Wirtz. Top player. He's only 22 and he's just turned 22. You could certainly make the argument that he's one of the best players in the world right now. Hasn't entered his prime. Good dribbler, good shot, can play multiple positions, 2-footed. Super excited. In many ways, it feels like the perfect signing. If I'm honest, I'm curious to see what the transfer fee will be, and I'm curious to see what the wages will be. But it's not my money. But I expect it will be sensible-ish. But yeah, excited to see how he fits into the team. Again, it's not 100% done yet, but could be exciting times coming. Who's going to be the new Anfield announcer? Well, if Trent wants to come back, there's a job for him there. Okay, now Trent's proper crying. I think that's his mom. I think. If that's his girlfriend, that is one hell of an age difference. But I think that's his mom. Oh my god, this terrible situation which was completely self-inflicted. How could we ever avoid this? Diaz babies are his twins. Oh, nice. That is crazy, man. Winning the league in your first season. Why are they showing Man City? Oh, it's done with. Probably because it's 7. How is it 7 o'clock? This is the thing with summer. With summer, like it gets dark. It feels like it never gets dark. I would have thought it was like 3 o'clock. Considering how bright it is outside, it's fucking 7 o'clock. The battery on my Apple Watch has died. That's how long I've been here. But yeah, good game. Probably be back on. Well, there's no more Liverpool games for a month. Monday, tomorrow, to be honest, I'll probably be playing computer games for most of the day. Wednesdays shall be the next one. Real Betis versus Chelsea. And then probably there's some internationals on Friday. Maybe one of those. Oh, nah. Maybe not. Looking at what that is. Yeah. Back on Wednesday, Conference League final. Cool. But anywho, I'm going to go. Apple Watch is dead, but be back on Wednesday. So chat to you guys then. Take care. If I can figure out where the button is. Ah, yes. There we go. Yeah, back on Wednesday. Take care, guys. Cheers.